Sometimes, man, it just seems everybody only wants to discuss me. So this must mean I'm disgusting. But it's just me. I'm just obscene. WWED. What would Eminem do? Part 4. You're cocky. Welcome back, legends. My name is Liberty V. Justice, and I am your host for Rhythm for Revenue. Before we get too deep into it, I just want to say you are worth it. And if you enjoy this podcast, do me a favor, and we would love for you to do a 5-star review. Write a couple sentences for us in Apple Podcasts. That way we can reach more people and make a bigger impact, influence, and income with Rhythm for Revenue. You're worth it. Okay, like I said, people have been misinformed, and I'm here to retrain your brain, okay? People will say that you are a bad person. People will say that you're cocky, you don't care about others, you forgot where you came from, and all this stuff. But you need to feel yourself, because if you don't, then nobody else will. You need to be your biggest cheerleader, because number one, you are the only one that is with you 24 hours a day. So you need to be your biggest cheerleader, okay? Be your biggest fan, because no one else is going to feel you if you don't. I was the poster child for self-hatred. That is why now I'm the poster child for self-confidence and CEO of I'm Worth It Incorporated. I know I'm worth it because many people have misinformed me in the past and told me that I was wrong for being smart and using quote-unquote big words. People told me that I was wrong for feeling myself and loving myself because they hated themselves and they wanted me to feel the same way that they did, because somehow in their sick, fucked up, twisted minds, it made them feel just a little less bad. It didn't make them feel good, but it made them feel less bad because I was suffering too. And that's exactly what you're experiencing right now. Don't listen to that loser's voice in your head, that misinformed, unsuccessful person who's in your head telling you that when you're confident, it means there's something wrong, you're a bad person or whatever. Do not listen to that loser, or else you will become a loser right with them. Okay? They don't care about you. So listen to someone who does care. Okay? You are worth it. You can do anything you want to do, and you have to assert your confidence in order for you to keep going. Somebody has to believe in you, and it has to be you to begin with. So how do you become more confident? First, repeat after me. As of this moment, I let go of fear, guilt, obligation, loss, fear of loss, being called a bad person, verbally vomited on, being accused that I forgot where I came from, or fear of missing out on something or someone. WWED. What would Eminem do? Well, what does he do? What has he done since the beginning of his career? Like I said in episode 2, okay, artist or critic. You can either be the amazing artist getting talked about, or you can be the critic talking shit. Not both, okay? Amateurs hate, artists create. So people feel bad about themselves, and they want you to feel bad about yourself. They want to stop you because they've stopped themselves. But they blame the people who have misinformed them. Okay? But now that you are informed, I'm informing you right now. Okay. But you are informed now. Okay? So don't blame other people for feeling bad. Just create. Okay? Eminem doesn't feel bad. He says, I feel like the greatest. So what would Eminem do? He doesn't defend himself one-on-one. He won't be distracted. He just creates. I feel like the greatest. Okay? Then he gets his emotions out constructively, in his song, right? His song gets attention for him, and he's attacked again, which proves how amazing he is, okay? And then he gets cockier, okay? He feels himself more, okay? And because the haters, losers, just validated him, and now he's even more confident, and then he goes back to step one. Consider the source. So if you allow these losers to stop you, these people who don't care about you, they don't care about your mission, you allow these people to stop you, then number one, you are robbing the people who do support you and do need your empowering example. And number two, this is sad, you get to have the results that these losers have, and you get to be the loser right with them. The fact that someone else is winning is proof that anything is possible for anybody else, okay? So Eminem is the proof that success is possible, right? So, but where would we be if Eminem just gave up whenever he got hated on? Where would we be? Lose yourself in the music. The moment you want it, you better never let it go. Because it feels so empty without me. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Liberty V Justice. And there's no period in my V because my victories never end. Yours don't have to either, my friends. It's up to you. So just do it. And don't forget, give us a review in Apple Podcasts. You can do anything you want to do. And if you want to do it badly enough, you will find the way. If you don't want it, you will make excuses. What's up, y'all? My name is Liberty V Justice, Rhythm for Revenue host. Thank you for listening, and I really hope that you become an executing person versus an excuse-making person, okay? Because you are worth it. Look, this is all about recently what I've done. And what I have done is I have quarantined myself from other people and their excuses and their negativity. Okay? So one of the things that I've done, I know you've heard this mentioned on WWED series, and I have been saying that one of the things I've done is that I have stopped answering and I've stopped sending DMs on social media, right? Because it's just, and you know what, even the positivity, it's a distraction. But I need to keep myself away from other people's energy because it's usually victim energy, excuses. Even if it's a nice person, I need to quarantine myself from excuses. And that's what you need to do. You need to spend time alone thinking about yourself and what you want and your mission. Especially if you're listening to this, then you need to focus on your music, okay? So when I told you in Artist or Critic, we talked about how Eminem said, now I could have either sat on my ass and pissed and moaned, or get up in this situation in which I'm placed in and get up and get my own. So he was placed in situations just like we're all placed in the situations. And many of people, including myself, have had similar experiences in childhood and in adulthood to Eminem. But there's a difference. Some people make excuses, but then other people take those very same excuses that those people that are unsuccessful have and turn those excuses into the reasons why they're winning. Because the bigger the challenges, the bigger the victories.